Hello guys, and welcome back to the next part of the Missouri build. I've been very busy doing all the final pieces, and this is the final deck. It's a little bit still wet from the paint. Everything has been painted. Well, some of the things been painted, not all have been painted. So what they need now is to have a clear coat of varnish, and then I can actually, either I can put them together on the deck, or I can wait a bit and weather them and then put them on the deck. So yeah, these pieces here has just been primed, and this here as well. It's taken a long time because you need to do the radars here. You need to bend them from PE and put them on metal, and I don't know what went wrong, but my CA glue, or I had some universal glue, and I got that special photo etch glue, but nothing would stick to that thing, yeah, to the metal. So that's a bit concerning for me, because I need to do a lot of guns which is metal on metal, and some PE on metal as well. But I'm sure I can figure it out somehow. So these are going to be painted by airbrush with the ochre paint, and then everything's going to be varnished, and then it's going to be weathered. And I'm just going to show you the details on this deck. It's a little bit wet out here at the front, so I'm just going to be careful. So these, I don't know what these are. Let's just call them baskets for now. They were a little bit difficult to put on because I don't know if you can see it, but it has small rods going from that basket down to the PE here, and that was a little bit. It was a tight fit. But yeah, so this is what I've been up to. So hopefully I can start. Hopefully I can start assembly everything to get the superstructure. But even when the superstructure is assembled with all these pieces here, we still need to do a lot of details on that superstructure. We need to put stairs in, and we need to put extra stuff and all kinds of things. Which is small pieces that I'm probably just going to paint by airbrush and then glue them on. We'll see how that works. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I made as much as possible with all the details as I could to put on the stuff that's gonna be fitted to the superstructure. So I didn't have to do all the stuff while everything was gluing together. So I did it beforehand. But even though I did it beforehand, there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be after glued, if you can say that, to the superstructure. But anyways, I'm going to continue with the airbrushing of these, and then the varnish, and then we can do some weathering, which is basically just a black wash that I put on, and I scrape it off, or not scrape it off, and I wipe it off with a cotton bud, and that's basically it. I like it. It needs to be a little bit used to look at, I think. But anyways, I'm just gonna go to it. So see you later. Cheers. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you the finished smokestack, which is going to be the after one. Here it is. I also got the other nozzle for the smokestack. So this is how they look. I painted them black because I don't know, if I feel like they should be black. So yeah, this is gonna be on top of this one, like so, something like that, and then this one as well. So yep, gonna go back to varnishing. See you later. And welcome back again. So everything is now painted. I gave everything very gloss varnish, and then I weathered it. Well, I didn't weather it as per se. I just put black wash all over, and then I dried it off. It's not my intention to make the ship look dirty at all. I just want to have some more depths in the color, so everything is not just gray with gray in it. And I just wanted to show you what I do actually. I have some black wash here, so I'm just gonna rub this on the paint. It's if you do this, it's very important that you make everything has been varnished gloss, so you can actually remove the wash again. But this goes in. I'm just gonna do it all over. Some would say that you can use a pin wash. A pin wash, for those who don't know it, is that it's also a wash, and you use a very fine brush to just dip certain places, and then the wash will use the capillary reaction and go around the edges of stuff and everything, and then you just leave it to dry. But I'm just gonna do a whole wash here, like so. I'll put it in the vinaigrette as well. I want the railings, ladders, all stuff, all sorts of places, everywhere basically. So I'm just gonna stop here, make sure that everything is has been dried, or has been smeared in the wash. And then I'll just take a cotton bud, and since the wash is still wet, I can just dry it off like so. But because I'm doing it on top of the details, the wash will stay around the details, making the details pop out more, and it will give some more depth in the color. And sometimes it leaves some small streaks under the windows, which is pretty cool, I think, because what I've seen is that there are some streaks from holes in the ships, bilge pumps, stuff like that, where you can see rust, for instance, or some dirt and grime just streaking down the some of the holes. And that makes it, for me at least, a little bit more realistic. As I said, I'm not going to go into doing heavy weathering. I just want to have the paint and the color a little bit more deep, if you can say that. So there are some sort of nuances. So I'm just gonna continue to rub, and some of it may dry and then it won't come off, and that doesn't matter for me anyways. And if something is not coming off that you really want off, you can do like this, and it will come off. But I'm doing it in up and down motion, because if you think of it, the ship is always upright. If it's anything else, it's a bad thing. But means that it gets subjected to rain and snow and all kinds of stuff. Well, probably not snow in the middle of the Pacific, but if any streaking would be done on the real ship, it will go from up to down. So by doing the motions where I clean the wash off, you get streaks that goes downward, and that makes it a little bit more realistic, I think. And you're gonna use a lot of cotton buds. And just continue to do this. And again, if you think it's too heavy, again, it's not supposed to be heavy. It's supposed to, as I said, give more depth into the paint. And it's something that can take time. But there you have it. If you can see it, there are some. I just did this part here. You can see the wash around the details, so you can see the details a bit more, and then it looks kind of like a little bit grime, a little bit. I don't know how to explain it in English, but you can see that it's been used, but it's not heavily used, so it's not really what's it called, heavily weathered. It just gives some more depth into the you see, compared to the other one. It's really shiny, and and very clean. And I don't think that a ship would be so clean when it's been in use. So I think this makes it a little bit more realistic. But some like it, some don't like it. I just want to give it some more details, if you can say that, and make it a little bit more living, and have some depth into the whole color thing. Because if I just painted it this color and just started stacking stuff upon stuff, everything would just be gray. You wouldn't really notice any details or anything. So by doing this, you can actually see details. But yeah, you can probably do a lot more weathering if you want. You can make more streaking down every porthole if you wanted to do that. But I'm not going to do that. And you can also spend more time to getting the black wash that I just put on to get it more subtle if you wanted that. But this is how I basically weathered the entire ship. Well, not the entire ship, but all the pieces that I've made here. I have everything here that's been weathered. The chimney, obviously, I made it a little bit more dirty because, well, it's a chimney. So I'm guessing that's going to be a lot of soot and stuff like that. So everything is going to be, I hope, going to look nice once we get to the assembly stage. Anyways, I'm going to continue. This is the this here is the last thing that I need to do, and then we can do the assembly. So I'm going to get back to you when this is done. See ya. All right, guys. So here we are. Everything is weathered. Well, weathered. I wouldn't say it's weathered. It's not my intention to weather it per se, but everything is done now, so we can start the assembly. And this is the. It's not the main deck, but this is the A level, and this is the not A level, level 01, I think it's called, and level 02. I'm just going to refer it to deck 1 and deck 2. So let's just get off with gluing it to each other, and then we're off to a great start, I think. Right, so, and these are the sad leftovers from the wires. Fun thing is that it actually worked again. I don't know what went wrong, but anyways, so this goes on here, and there's a notch that fits into it, and there we go. And I probably need some of these, I don't know what these are called in English, but we need them. We can put that there, we can probably put it there. Like so. Yeah, looks good. And then another one. So just be careful not to bend any of the railings. And then we can put the last one here at the front or the bottom or the back, or there we go. So first step's done. So now that just needs to dry. And while this is drying, I can look forward in the instructions, and I can see that I need to put in some stairs. I haven't painted any stairs yet or anything, so they are not ready. But while these are drying, I can just do the stairs, because I think that would be easier to put in the stairs before I put everything else on top of the deck. So we're gonna do that. So this is just gonna dry, and I'm just gonna paint the needed stairs for the next level, and then we get back to the further assembly. So see you in a bit. Right, so the two decks here has dried and glued together. So we're gonna put on the next one, which is this funny thing. and that goes on here with this pointy end at the aft. So let me just get my glue. I did all the stairs as well now. Everything has been sprayed. So just some glue on here. There we go. And then we're just going to put this on here, and then the clamps. And there we go. Let's press that down. That is actually pretty. That's a pretty nice fit there. No glue coming out. There's a little bit glue coming out here. So I'm not going to use clamps for this because this is actually a pretty good fit. So some small glue coming out, which is fine. You can just wipe that off with cotton buds. And it's going to dry clear anyways when it dries, so everything is going to be good. So I just want to be sure, basically, that this, no, it's all the way down. So again, waiting for this to dry, and then we're going to put on this deck here. And apparently I assembled this part here wrong, because it was supposed to have some notches to fit with this notch here and that one there, but they are actually on this side here. Sorry, here, but underneath the planking. So I don't have any notches, so I'm just gonna have to rely on my eye and get everything straight and aligned. We can probably just do that as well, since everything's gonna dry. So just gonna put some glue on this piece here, and then put that one here. Might as well just do it now, then they can dry together. And that's going to be by eye. I know that it's going to butt up to this deck here. I want everything to be straight and nice. I think this is it, and then we could just use this part here for alignment, because that's going to be where the bridge is. Like so. I think that's pretty decent. So I'm just gonna again leave it alone. I'm a little bit annoyed with the gap that's here. That's not supposed to be there. Probably I don't know if I can do anything about that, to be honest. I'm not going to use filler because then you have to paint it. Maybe I can use some wood, but then you will still be able to see that there is something awkward there. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just going to make this dry, and then we'll see. After this, we're going to do the first part of the bridge assembly. And that's where you actually kind of need the stairs, because once this is the bridge here, once you put the bridge in, you need to put stairs down here, and also stairs from here to there. But getting to the stairs from up here is pretty easy, but getting the stairs from here to this deck here is going to be a little bit awkward. So I think it's better to just do it while I have some room to actually do it on. So anyways, this is going to be dry, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so these are all dry now, so I'm going to put in the stairs, and I just wanted to show you because you don't need to see that I put all of them in. Well, now you can see that I put some in. It's going down into these holes here on the side of the deck. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to put them down there and make sure that I like the angle. Like so. There we go. And then I'm just going to give it a dab of super glue. Very small amount if I can. There we go. And then underneath here as well. It moved. Okay, well, I guess that's it then. I guess this is the position if I can't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, so that's one. I'm just gonna turn this over here. This thing is gonna be absolutely huge. Where did I put the there it is. After I painted it, I can't find it. Again. Put it down the hole. And that actually has a very good angle. So, just gonna give it a dab of glue. Here we go. And then down here as well. There we go. So this is the first two stairs. This is the what points towards the bow. So I'm just gonna put this in here as well while we're at it. We're adding some glue. There we go. And there are some holes at the level 2 deck that fits with this here. So there we go. Now that's in place. Now once this is right, I can take the we have some barriers. Now there they are, right in front of me. We have some barriers that needs to be bent in a certain way, but it goes up with this this extra piece here. There we go, like so. It goes up and turns and at some angles, and I need to do that as well. Other than that, this part is gonna go on. Gonna align it with the like so, something like that. Again, I did this wrongly, so I don't have the notches that I need to put this in where it actually fits. So again, I'm using my eye, and then we have these parts here. That's gonna go down like so. And that's a little bit of a fiddly job. I might do that off camera, but it goes, you can see there's holes in this one here, so it goes up to like this, and that's a little bit fiddly. Those here actually determines the position of this one, and you can see there was a hole there, and that would be with this notch here. So I don't know, I might have done this thing wrong. It might have been the other way around. Like so, and this turned around, and all these plates here, the PE needs to be turned around as well. But oh well, we all make mistakes. So it's going to be something like that. And then there's this one here, and that goes something like this. Not something, but it does goes like this, and this needs to be up against that as well. So something like this, and then we have the bridge coming on, which whoops, there's some part that we need. It's gonna sit on this one and on that one, and this block here below. So something like this. And then we need to do more stairs from the bridge down to this deck, and from the up here and down to the bottom here. And then we can put on the rest. And then we need this part here as well. This part goes on top of this part, which goes again on top of this part, like so, and then like so. This actually has a notch that it fits, and that's going to go like this. Or maybe it's going to go like this. Like so. Yeah, it's going to go like so. And then this here. So anyways, we're going to do it. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we're going to wait for everything to dry, and then we're going to keep on going. See you later. All right, so I fiddled around with this and made this stuck. I mean, I glued it all together, put in the stairs. So it's time to fit the bridge, which is gonna be there. Oh, I also did the bending of these parts here as well. I just lost something, and it's down here on the floor. Oops, there we go. Right, so let's just see how this is gonna align up and where it actually hits, so we can glue the correct places. Yeah, so this is gonna be here. Yeah, so this is the spot here. So this is here, and we're gonna put glue here. So let's do that, like so. And glue here as well, like so. So on it goes. Give it a little push, and let's just see how this aligns up. It doesn't, so it needs to be a little bit more over here, like so. Yeah, this looks like the where it's supposed to be. Yeah, so again, just let it dry. So that's the bridge. I need to put some stairs from here and down to this deck, and again from up here down to this deck down here. But we also need to put this on, actually, like so. Yeah, like so. Right, but I'm gonna wait with this because I'm gonna put in the stairs, and I probably need a little bit more room to put the stairs in, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna ruin the radar's antennas on this one. I'm not quite sure. I think this is but maybe someone knows in the comments could tell me what version is this. Is this the one that was reactivated and got modified in the 80s and 90s? Because it has those radars. I don't believe that they had those radars kind of thing in the World War II. I'm also curious because I don't know if I should how I should paint it. If it's just going to be really standard, or if I'm going to put camouflage on it. If I'm going to put camouflage on it, I'm going to do it by brush with the on the decks here. But if someone knows, please let me know in the comments what version is this of the Missouri. Yeah, anyways, this is gonna dry. I'm gonna come back and gonna do the rest. So see you later. All right, we're back again. I just made the first turret thing, roundel kind of thing, and I just primed it so it's not the same color as the rest of the ship as of yet. But that's gonna be sitting here at the front of this whole thing, like so. And we need more details on this piece here and all over the deck. But however, the deck is in its finished state. Oh, sorry, the superstructure. But I still need to do a lot of detailed work everywhere on the ship. I have all these, which is lights that needs to be painted. I can't really do anything fun with it because it's metal. But I'm thinking just painting the gray and then maybe another shade in the middle to simulate some light, maybe some sand yellow or something. I don't know. But they go on everywhere basically. And then we need a lot of other stuff on the deck. We need to do some guns that we can place on the superstructure as well. But as of now, the superstructure is assembled with the big pieces. So now it's beginning to look a little bit more like a battleship and not just 3,000 pieces lying around. So my workshop is is a bit more clean now. So yeah, again, I'm gonna continue with this build here, finding all the detailed pieces that we need. We need guns, we need lifeboats, everything needs to be painted, and that takes some time. So I'm not gonna do that now because I actually ran out of time. But again, thank you very much for joining me for this part of the Missouri build. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It will help a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. Gonna continue with everything. So for next video, we can probably put some details on the entire thing. So anyways, cheers, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.